Hi! Hey! Hello!
Sorry, that was me in the background.
Oh my god, there's a moth. If that flies into me, this is going to be dramatic. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. Don't test me. Hi everybody. That was Phil in the background.
I was just getting my phone charger.
Thanks for filling us all in there, Phil. Phil was like, film me flip! And I was like, I mean, why do you want me to film you flipping? This is probably just not gonna go down. And he got a double flip. Whoa! Haters put in their place. My god. Phil with the double flip action. Who saw that amount of coordination coming? Yeah. I had like 7 pancakes. That plough the chickens. That happened, didn't it? Did Phil drop any pancakes? He actually didn't. He only flipped one on the video, and then I was like, quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead. There's no glory. I'm not filming you. Don't just floor the pancakes. Where in the US? I'll tell you soon. The sniffing. What was I going to say? I don't know. Okay, so I bought this sweater. It is a Kanьye West. I just had it here. I haven't been hanging it up. I'm a bad person. And it is a Yeezy sweater designed by Kanьye West. And I'm sorry to disappoint all of you, but I didn't buy it. I'm sorry if that crushes all of your expectations, but I did not pay for this item of clothing. I'm sorry. Promoters have bin bags full of clothes that they just give to anybody, and that was me. But what do you think? What do you think of the jumper? What's your opinions? I love it. I love it. It's really weird, but I love it. And I look like a potato sack or a carpet when I'm wearing it. When I'm stood up, it's even weirder. Like, you should look at the, like, it's really long sleeve. It's such a strange shape, but I think it's really interesting, and I love it. Phil hates it. When I got it, and I wore it, I was like, what do you think, Phil? And Phil was like, oh, you look really weird. I don't like it at all. And that's fine. The documentary. Shall we talk about that? Right. So, last April? I don't even know. BBC contacted me, and they said, hey, we are commissioning a series of documentaries about youth culture on the internet. They didn't tell me that there was going to be what the other ones were. For example, that Jim was doing one about YouTube. No idea. Just not in the loop. So, we set out to do a documentary about esports. I was moderately involved in the research and the production of it, but obvs I was a busy bee, and I was not the director or the producer of it. I was just the host of it that wanted to be involved. What are your opinions on sand? I hate sand. It's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere. Not like you. You're everything soft and smooth. I love you, Padme. Greatest moment in cinema history. I would, though, because I'm trash. In the documentary, that was like 5 minutes where I walk in, I go, wow, this is a crazy place where people bring their computers. And I spoke to a guy called Green Sheep who played Hearthstone, and I was like, wow, this is an interesting career. And then it cut away. And that was it. Whereas I spent like 5 days in Sweden, and I had to wake up at 4 a.m. for a flight. And this was one of the most exhausting things I've ever done filming this documentary, because we had to wake up at 6, get all the camera stuff, prep all the research, work out who we were talking to. I had to write my questions, I had to memorize my questions, I had to know what I was talking about. We'd walk around, we'd film stuff, and we'd just film everything. We'd talk to everybody. We did... When we went to Sweden, they included one conversation I had with somebody. I probably had like 20. And on top of that, we just got a lot of funny moments, like Dan looking out of the window. Wow. Or Dan walking. My God. This isn't my style, which is the funny thing, because I was talking to the director and he was like, can you just walk from the side of the room? And I was like, that's a bit embarrassing. That's just a bit awkward. I don't know, that's just like, I'm a pretty self-aware guy. I have an audience that, like, they don't, you know, they're not used to putting up with anybody's bullshit, so if I just walk across a room, they're going to find that funny, because it's funny. And the director was like, yeah, but, you know, this is the kind of stuff. So I was like, so I just need to, like, pretend to walk loads. And I was like, fine, he's the director. This isn't my film. I'll do it. And, yeah, there we go. So much walking. So much walking. So much walking. That in-depth walk and the wind. Oh, my God, those, like, 2 or 3 shots where, like, my hair is just, like... Wow. Holy shit. Yes. Incredible. Ironic looking out the window, and then I'm like, were you just filming me looking... Okay, fine. You know, it's not my tone. But it was his documentary film to direct. So that was good. I named my cactus after you. I frickin' impaled myself on a cactus the other day. Can you see this? Probably not. We have, like, a tiny cactus that just looks, like, fluffy and not... Yeah, you can just see, like, a red mark. And it's just like a fluffy cactus, and I was like, oh, this one won't hurt you. Spiny giant cactuses are fine, because unless you, like, stick your hand in it, it's not going to impale you. Turns out, tiny fluffy cacti with really thin ones, they're dangerous, because they just, like, instantly fall off and spike into... And I got, like, 50 tiny cactus things stuck in my hand, and I think they're still there. I won't be here next Tuesday, because I'm on Grandma's last adventure. I hope you all have a wonderful, enjoyable week. Stay chill. Don't feel too much pressure to do anything. Just stay calm and be like, yo, it's fine. Everything's fine. See you next time. Bye.